Here's a slightly updated version on how to export your CAD files to be 3D printed. We're going to use the Ultimaker 3 here. So in Inventor, there's my die that I want to print, or rim or whatever. I'm going to go File, Export, CAD format. Got to come in here and say STL. It's going to be DWG by default. And you got to click on Options the first time you do this on any particular machine. It's going to be on BREP. You want to change that to high. We don't mess with any of this stuff. Maybe we should. You need to come up here and change it from centimeters to millimeters. Then hit Save. And then in Cura or FlashForge's software, whatever we end up using, you bring it in and you figure out your printer settings. I'll just show you a few here. One thing you have to think about is, how fine do my layers need to be? Do I want to, some of us, the ones we've done so far, they've designed it too small so you can scale it to the size you want. That's awful big. This one is set to be about 1 inch by 1 inch already, but maybe I'll leave it 200 for visual sake. So you got to think about maybe which side should be printed down. I print the one down, but I don't know if that's best. It kind of depends on the print. That side is going to be flat, smooth as printed on glass. I was thinking about whether or not you need support. Unfortunately, this fillet won't print very well. Maybe it'll print better on a thicker layer. You have these predetermined settings up here where they have like the predetermined settings. And you can change those if you hit custom. So maybe 0.1 or even a normal. It depends on how fine a detail you have. Fast might work just fine. Got to think about infill. How thick you want a gyroid is probably one of the strongest compared to its weight. When you're ready to go, typically we don't want to plate adhesion, besides maybe a skirt, because it'll stick to it too much. And there's a million options in here, which makes it tough. Do you want your support just where it's touching the build plate, or do we want support like in here as well? See, the red marks are kind of like danger. Not going to print that well, but I guess we'll see. Otherwise, you have to break the support out, which sometimes is a big deal, sometimes isn't a big deal. So you got extra fine. This is going to take 16 hours. If you click on Preview, then you can kind of see how it's going to print the layers. My computer is awfully slow right now. You can kind of see how it's going to be built from the ground up. How it's going to lay down some support, which really I don't think accomplishes much here. It doesn't even touch the thing sometimes. It's going to support those in there. That's how it's going to build it up. You can see the gyroid support in here. Little wavy lines that kind of switch between X and Y. That's on the inside. You can make it hollow on the inside. You can get it solid on the inside. Depends what you need. And then if you hit Print over Network, because ours is hooked up to the network, it'll put it in a queue. That's British for line. And then in the monitor, you can kind of see what's been queued up, what's printing right now. Maybe the camera works. It hasn't been working for me since yesterday. It's still not working. Don't know why. You could, once this one adds in, you can like delete it. You can move it up in the queue if you want it to print before another one. And that's pretty much everything.